Speak before you drop $200 a month on Claude Max. Watch this first. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / Claude 4 is Anthropic's full AI lineup. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / from free to $200 per month. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / engineers I know call it untouchable. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / break time equals end quote. 500 ms end quote / but here's what nobody tells you about the dark side. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / Claude code runs on its own directly on your machine. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / it reads your files, edits code, runs tests, pushes commits to GitHub. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / RYZ Labs ran a 30-day test. Break time equals end quote. 300 ms end quote / 95% functional accuracy. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / ChatGPT landed at 85%. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / Anthropic now holds 54% of the enterprise coding market. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / 1 million token context window. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / load entire code bases, no splitting needed. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / but it starts slipping at 20% usage. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / hit 48%, and the model tells you to start fresh. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / Anthropic doesn't put that on the homepage. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / SWE bench verified. Break time equals end quote. 300 ms end quote / Claude Opus 4.6 scores 80.8%. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / GPT 5.4 hits 80%. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / Claude takes the only coding benchmark that actually matters. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / but the Fable 5 API runs $10 per million tokens. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / GPT 5.4 is $2.50. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / 4 times cheaper. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / Team Claude or Team ChatGPT? Drop it in the comments. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / free plan is there. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / pro is $20. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / max runs $100 to $200. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / API wise. Fable 5 at $10 input, Sun at 4.6 at $3, Haiku 4.5 at $1. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / batch processing cuts all that by 50%. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / my score. Break time equals end quote. 300 ms end quote / 8.5 out of 10. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / best option out there for autonomous coding on large repos. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / skip it if you need voice, image generation, or a cheap API. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / for serious engineers, nothing comes close to Claude code. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / what's your score? Tell me below. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / link in the description. Break time equals end quote. 600 ms end quote / subscribe for daily AI tool reviews / speak.